of hope in how far people can go with the love of children.
I started thinking not about to save the life of one child, but again I found myself saving very many children.
It is a story of self-sacrifice towards fighting cancer in children and how to maintain a positive mindset for them to cope with medication. In the heart of Uganda's Wakiso district lies Magere village, where a remarkable woman named Ann Katuregye has dedicated her life to empowering children and young mothers with cancer-related issues. It is a story of Ann in her mission to nurture hope in the battle against cancer among children.
I'm called Katuregye Ann, and I'm founder of Esseza Foundation. It is called Esseza Foundation simply because the first child I saved was called Esseza. Esseza Foundation, we are dealing with children, mothers, elderly people with cancer-related illnesses.
Through Esseza Foundation, Ann brings together over 100 children with cancer, and to her, this is a calling from God.
For sure, to start this work, it's not something easy, it's quite difficult. First of all, you have to have love. 2, you must have patience. 3, you must have understanding. Really, I thought it was God's call because He directed my steps to do the work.
Mr. Ishmael Kabananuche is a chairperson and co-partner of Esseza Foundation. He highlights Ann's journey to fight cancer in children started in 2010 after watching a story on Wokede TV where a young mother was seeking for help for a 1-year-old daughter who was battling with a hole on her forehead.
She was just seated in the sitting room and then looking at a TV. Then she saw a child mother who was calling for support, help, appealing for support to help her small child, baby, who had a deformity, who had some unique illness. Then she was drawn to the same and then went to fundraise, went in the communities, then collected the same child and brought the same child, took his child to Mulago Hospital for treatment. The child had major surgeries, and then after that, the child was returned to the village.
I worked on Esseza, and the surgery was successful. After the successful surgery, I took her back home because I was excited. First of all, it was a major surgery. It concerned the brain. It was a brain surgery. So when it was successful, my duty, of course, was to take her back to the parents, to the grandparents, because I had come with a mother who was a young mother. So I took the child to the grandparents for Thanksgiving. I have to thank God, because really it was big. It was something very big.
The young Esseza became the pillar at which Esseza Foundation was built, and her testimony opened a door for other children.
She's a wonderful lady in this home. She's the one called Esseza. That's where the name came from.
She was the first one.
She was the very, very, very first client here. I saw her on TV, and my mind told me I can save the life of this baby.
Ann walks us through the foundation, and everyone is busy with household chores. Cleaning, washing, cooking are some of the domestic work the children are engaging in. This is the chef for today's supper. She prepares a local meal for colleagues.
Our chef for today is Peace. She's our chef today.
Please, what have you prepared for us today?
I've cooked some local with new idea. We are going to enjoy.
And reports from the Uganda Cancer Institute indicate that an estimate of 6,000 children have cancer, but only 2,000 are diagnosed and treated at the institute, and looks out for those 4,000 who don't make it for health care. At the foundation, the children are sheltered and treated. The question is, how does she get these children?
How I get these children? When you work on one child successfully, you return to their home. That one attracts 3 districts. So you start getting phone calls. Please, I also have a child. Please, I also have a child. Then you work on 2, because for example, I started with the Jinja district. I went up to Kamuli district. I went up to Kumi. I went up to Palisa. Went up to Kapchorwa, and so many other districts.
It is through snowballing process. When you help one person, and then that one person will take him or her to the community for community integration, then they tell others.
The children here have different stories to tell.
Mbira wengi Jinja district. So yali akomezawo omwana gwe yasokera ddala okuweseseza. Bwe yafuluma mu kanisa amakazi wali waliwo n'amaanyi. So that nze yaddako kolaki kuleeta. Antwala mu ddwaliro bafuna oluusi emyaka 3, kosu 2, Victoria Hospital mu Kigonzi.
When I joined the foundation, okay, someone can explain it better, because I felt sick and I freaked out. It's been many years. I don't know. It's over 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, over 10 years I've been.
Counseling and maintaining a positive mindset for the children with cancer to cope with medication and also accept who they are is one of the major challenges Esiza Foundation faces. Dr. Katumba Umar Mawate, a specialist in taking care of cancer patients at Masaka Regional Referral Hospital, explains what a foundation like Esiza can do to support the children.
First of all, before saying anything, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to those organizations. They are doing quite a good job, because taking care of someone you don't know the parents, is really a good job. And my advice to those organizations would be, they should not only focus on the medical part of the management or treatment, they should also focus on the psychological part of treating this child. They should also be happy around these children. Every time they go to these children, they should be happy. They should never show that they are emotionally weak or broken. They should always be the pillars these children should lean on. They should always be the source of hope to these children. They should, however, try to hide that part from the children. Because if the child sees that you're really also broken, then you can't run to a broken person when you're also broken.
The future Anne yearns for herself and the foundation is simply to save more lives, and calls upon the government to look out for the organizations like Esiza and provide assistance.
In the next 5 years, we want to have saved many lives, and by having better facilities. If we can have a better home, if we can have an ambulance, if we can have sustainable funds, really in the next 5 years, we'll have saved many lives, and that is what we yearn for.
Anne's recommendable work won her the Humanity Award for Selfless Giving to improve children's lives at the Night with the King in March 2023. This is Anne's story of love, self-sacrifice, dedication as she treats the young souls.